Hey, it's January 1st, 2026, and if you're seeing this hunched over in terrible agony because for yet another day of your life you've woke up super hungover or still drunk or messed up from the night before, this video's for you. You, in fact, don't have to live like this anymore. You, in fact, can make the choice right now, today, to choose yourself. There are a million ways to get clean. There are a million resources to find that can help you get sober. And there are probably hundreds of people in your life who are desperately begging for you to take that first step in recognizing that you have a problem. If every time you drink, even if you only drink twice a month, if every time you drink to the point where you need to be blacked out unconscious or stumbling or falling all over yourself, you have a drinking problem. If you come home every single day from work or kids or whatever it is you do, and you drink an entire bottle of wine, you have a drinking problem. You're not a wine mom, you're an alcoholic. If you drink to excess every day, if you can drink a handle of alcohol without any issue, and when you don't drink, if you get upset with people, irritable, easily confused, have trouble regulating your body temperature, your body is addicted to alcohol. You are an alcoholic. There's no shame and there's no stigma in getting the healing and the help that you need. The problem is when you know that you're stuck and you choose to stay there. Now, I've never had a problem with drinking. That wasn't my vice. My vice was self-harm. To the point that I did have to go to 12 steps, that I did have to go to recovery to stop myself from hurting myself. And whether it's cutting yourself or throwing up the food that you eat or drinking to excess or using drugs or driving recklessly or spending money you don't have or stealing or excess risky promiscuous sex without protection, all of these are forms of slow suicide. You are killing yourself. Why? Likely because you feel like you have failed in your mission. You feel like you are not progressing the way that you wanted to, or you've had some trauma or some pain in your life that you don't get the tools to cope with, and you think the only way I can feel safe or whole or stable or happy is if I'm deep in my addiction. Well, let me tell you, you're none of those things. Because your addiction is a liar. Your addiction tells you you're stable when you're not. Your addiction tells you you're holding it together when everyone can see you're falling apart. Your addiction tells you, don't worry, no one can notice that we're fucked up right now and not meeting our responsibilities, when to everyone you look absolutely like an addict. Addiction will also tell you you're not worthy of getting better, that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not whole enough. Somewhere along the way, someone told you that you didn't deserve the things that we all deserve: safety, love, peace, hope, dreams, and a future. And instead of rejecting that message, you took it deep into your spirit and you said, wow, they're right, I deserve nothing, so now I shall punish myself. But the problem is, you're not just punishing yourself, are you? You're punishing your friends, your loved ones, your kids, your wife, your spouse, your parents, people who know you, who knew you before the addiction, in the addiction, and now. People who desperately want you to get help but don't know how to say it, because if they say it, then you get mad at them and then you ice them out, and then they're stuck in a hard place. Do I tell them that they need to get help and know that they might never speak to me again, and then I can't even check in to make sure they're okay? Or do I continue to enable their addiction, because then at least allows me to still be in their life and keep my eye on them? It's a terrible situation for a loved one to be in. And as an addict, you know that, because that's part of what drives your addiction. You get caught in a loop. You do the thing that you're addicted to, and then it brings you shame. And in that shame, you decide that you're not worth help because you failed the people that you love once again, and then they'll never, ever forgive or respect you. And then that loneliness and that isolation brings you right back to the thing you're addicted for, and that cycle starts all over. So today, if you're ready for a change, let's make one. I'm 14 years free of self-harm. I'm 14 years free of eating disorder. It's a choice I actively have to make every single day, and in every moment when I'm triggered by my mental health and the other things in this crazy world that we live in, I have to make a choice. Am I going to use the tools that I've learned to process this moment, or am I going to turn back to my addictions? Am I going to hurt myself instead of empowering myself? Am I going to believe in the lie, or am I going to believe in the truth? And what the truth is, regardless of what you've been told in your life, is that you do value. You do matter. Your life does have purpose. There is a plan for you, and there are people who want to see you succeed. So if you need help, today is the day. There's no better moment than this moment, right now, right here. Pick up that phone. Text that hotline. Call that 12 Steps program in your neighborhood. Call that friend you know whose calls you're avoiding, who got clean. Go somewhere where people will help you. The people in the movement, the recovery movement, who have been in it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You can be a stranger on the street, and if you say to us, I need help, we will help you because we've been in the dark place. And we know that there's something, a life, on the other side of that dark place, waiting for you, waiting for your loved ones. This is the moment. This is the sign. And if you've been waiting for it, this is it. Choose your life. Choose hope. Get help. And that first step is simply saying, I have a problem and I need someone to help me. I believe in you. And I know you can do it. And if you've started your journey of sobriety, whether it's from a chemical addiction, an emotional addiction, relationship addiction, if you've started that journey, I'm so proud of you. Whether this is your first step or your 10,000th step, I'm so proud of you. And whether you have tried and failed over and over and over and over, and this is your 100th first day, I am so proud of you. You chose life. You chose hope. And you chose to say, I no longer choose to believe the lies that people have told me about myself, and this is a new day. And then make that call and get that help and start that journey to making amends to the people in your life who love you, who you've done harm to, and set yourself free. It's January 1st, 2026. I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I'll watch yours. And if you need an accountability partner, drop a message down below and I'll send you a little message. I'll check in on you. We're going to do this together. The time is now. Tomorrow isn't a guarantee. You got this. And just in case you think I don't know ball, 14 years. It's your turn.